Hi, this is Kel from everlastingmobility.com. In this video, we're gonna go over a really cool e-bike that's on the market right now. It's called the Forte by GoBike. This Forte has the rear seat. So there's a couple Forte models, but this one specifically has the rear seat. It has a cooler underneath the seat or a storage compartment. You can use it as a cooler. Has large fat tires, has a great battery range of 51 miles on a single charge with one battery, but you can install a second battery. When you do that, it gets to 85 miles on a charge. And this is purely off of electric when you're using the throttle. That doesn't count if you're using the pedal assist. So if you're pedaling, you're not using the battery as much. So you can see here's one battery here, and you can get a second battery if you wanted to and add it here to increase your range. So we're gonna go over this electric trike in more detail and do a little ride along, so check it out. Now, before we get into this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to Everlasting Mobility's YouTube channel. We have lots of videos that are coming out showcasing different products, and we'll have different videos about this specific trike. This is one of our favorite e-bikes on the market right now. So one of the things that we really like about this e-bike is the motor is actually in the front hub, so it's nowhere else on the trike. And it's kind of hidden, so it's right there. Has these three large fat tire bikes, really thick. Right now we have the bike in, it's in the lock position on both handlebars. So this is the front brake, which is a disc brake down here. But we have it locked right now, so if I can unlock it, and now the brake is not on. And then we also have it locked here. And these are the two rear brakes, so I can squeeze it, let go, and now we have no brakes. Now, a couple things. This is your display. To turn it on, you just hold the M down for 3 seconds, and that will turn on the display. So you have it's in kilometers per hour. You have an odometer. This is your pedal assist speed down here. This is your battery gauge. So again, 51 miles on a single charge, and that's when you're just using pure electric. You're not doing any pedaling, and that's on the single battery. So if you get the second battery, it's 85 on purely electric with no pedaling. It is a 7-speed Shimano shifter. So this actually increases to the higher gear. So, but if I want to down gear, I want to press my thumb on this as I'm pedaling. So I'm on the first gear, and you can see it has our speed in kilometers. Unfortunately, it's not miles per hour. It does go up to 20 miles per hour as the top speed. So it definitely is fast. And if I want to increase, just like a regular bicycle, so I press my thumb to increase to the next gear. The seat is actually, you could sit 2 small people on here, or 2 children possibly, but they have to be smaller for sure if they're adults. Easily fit 1 person. Underneath here is some storage. So it's a zippered pouch, pretty decent size, and they actually have, they use this as a cooler. I've seen people use it as a cooler, put ice and some drinks in here, which is really nice. Be perfect if you're tailgating for a football game, or you're just going to the park, you want to pack a picnic, it'd be great for that. There's additional storage here on the front basket. Obviously it's not secured, but it's pretty large. You could use a bungee strap and strap it down if you wanted to. Got a front headlight here, and I'll turn that on. So if you hold this up arrow for 3 seconds, it will turn it on. And you can see it actually illuminates here. You can see it's lit up, but a little hard to see during the daytime. But it is turned on. Actually, you can see it. But I'm going to turn it off and hold that same button down, the up arrow, for 3 seconds. And you can see the light is now not on. Also has a seat belt. It's like a car seat belt, really. There's also blinkers. You have your right blinker, which it doesn't turn on anything on the front, but on the back, you can see it has a blinker like that. That's pretty much it, but let's do a little ride along, talk about it in some more detail. So I'm actually not going to pedal. I'm going to use the actual acceleration with thumb throttle. It's a hydraulic suspension. So there's one on each side here. You can adjust it as well using these knobs. One thing that I will say about riding an electric trike is if you're not used to it, it takes a little bit of time. So again, it's not like riding a bike. So if you're going really fast, you can't just like lean in on a turn like you could on a bicycle. You want to, like, I want to make this turn right here just to go out of this driveway. You know, you want to go you want to slow down a good bit. But if you're out in the open and you're just trying to get to your destination, you can just go full throttle. Another really cool thing about this bike is, you know, if you wanted to start a business and have like a, you know, like a pedicab type of business, you can definitely get one of these, and you know, you can pick people up and take them to, like, say for example, you live somewhere where there's a you know, there's a sports arena, or like where there's concerts and the parking is far away. You know, you can definitely take someone. You could fit 2 people, but it's going to be snug unless they're really small. Everywhere I go in this thing, people are always looking at it. It definitely is it's a head turner for sure. It also has a weight capacity of 440 pounds. I believe it can carry up to 500, if I'm honest, just having another person on here. So I think that's listed as a specification just to be careful. But like right here, I just made that turn going on the street. You don't want to take that turn fast. You want to take it slow. But when you're on a straightaway, you know, you're not gonna have to make a turn, no problem. You go fast. And I would say that when you initially start riding an electric trike in general, it takes a little bit of time to get used to it. So just keep that in mind. If you were to get one of these, it takes just a little bit of time to get a good feel for it. So again, starting a business, you could use this. Like right now, I'm going around this roundabout and I had to lean into that turn because you are on 3 wheels. You know, if you want to start a business to pick up people, you could do that. If you lived in a retirement community, this is a cheaper alternative to a golf cart. It has a really great battery range. If you want to take it to a football game and tailgate, you can bring your drinks, have someone ride with you in the back. It's really fun once you start to use it. I'm actually driving this with one hand, so I'm only braking with the front disc brakes. I would probably use all the brakes though. So I would use this as well. In addition to this, when you're braking with 2 hands, I think operating this with 1 hand is something you need to be cautious with. So making this turn here, I have to lean into it again. And that's just something you have to get used to. See, I'm making this turn, I got to slow down a good bit before I make that turn. So if you're looking for a really nice e-bike that you can ride with your spouse or ride with a friend, perfect for tailgating, perfect if you wanted to start a business, like a pedicab type of business, this is great. It's just an awesome e-bike. If you're looking for more information or you have any questions, definitely give us a call. Our phone number is 1-800-498-2560 or visit us at everlastingmobility.com.